Open up, open up. Shut it down like a Macintosh. Open up, open here, open here. All that ice and Coca-Cola.
Hey y'all. So I just want to tell you what Tony had for to eat today on this plant-based journey. He had I think it was 24 ounce. I don't think it was 32 ounce, but 24-ounce green smoothie. It had mango in it, bananas, strawberries, and a whole bunch of spinach. Me and him both had that. For lunch, he had gungo peas. Well, Jamaicans call it gungo peas. They're small peas, green peas, and also what else he had? He had asparagus with a little bit of I made broth, a little bit of broth I had with it, and I mean when I say a dot of butter, because he was crying like he wouldn't eat it without it. I mean like a dot, just to give a little flavor. Mostly the flavor came from the broth, onions and peppers, and I sauteed it and I gave it to him. And then also he did have Trader Joe's sells a burger, like it's not a, I mean it's a vegan burger. The turkey vegan burgers are really good. He had half of that because he was still hungry with no bread. And now he's a little bit hungry, and it's 3 o'clock I think. Yeah, 3 o'clock, which I knew he would get kind of hungry. So now he's drinking his other 24-ounce green smoothie, and his sugar was 220 today. It was a little high. I don't know if it's insulin, he has the right medication or what, but it was 220. Also, what else did he have? And his blood pressure was good. It was 124 over 76. His pulse, I believe, was like 59. And that's it so far for today. So I might give you an update every day. I might give you an update once a week. So we'll see how it goes, just to show you how his blood sugar levels are and what he eats. He did have some grapes in between, and he mostly really needs to have tons of greens. He can have fruits, but tons of greens and raw vegetables. So, all right. So now we're at the Major Vita Center. It's pretty nice in here. Of course, nobody wants to come here, but if you're on dialysis, this is the new location over here. And Clinton's here. We're just waiting. I have to sign some consent papers. And I brought him a little earlier just to make sure I sign papers and get him in. So here he is sitting there waiting. Got a little fireplace. Ooh. Got their TV. They was watching Jerry Springer, I guess. And that's like the receptionist area. So look at this. Anyway, I'm at Clinton's. I think it's a vascular doctor. They're checking out his port because he went to dialysis yesterday, and the dialysis nurse told me that something was not right with his port. It wasn't either done right or what. So they're coming to check it out, and he's having that little procedure done now. And then we're going to be leaving out soon, whenever they tell me he's finished. So just waiting for him. Go back to my family. So today I'm back at the doctor's office, but this is our first time coming out for Tony's primary doctor. But he doesn't feel good today. His stomach is hurting because of the medication. So just hopefully we can help him out with his stomach. He might have to go back to the emergency room to make sure he doesn't have an infection. So it's just, he said it's just the medicine. So anyway, what we're gonna say about other than that? That's it. So I got Jamari waiting out in the waiting room, and we'll be getting out here soon. Ew, you hear him burping? Burp, get that gas out. So we're gonna get something that maybe we can coat. It was my fault because I shouldn't have gave him food this morning. I mean, next time we'll give him food and then medication. So tonight we're gonna give him the food and then medication. So, all right. Hey guys, so we're back at the hospital because Clinton's head was hurting him, and so let me show you him. Say hey, Clinton.
What?
Hey, but he said he feels better. His blood pressure is 146 over 71. Let me see. Let me go over here and show you his blood pressure. So now it's 146 over 71 and 92 pulse. And his oxygen, I think, is 97. Yeah. But they gave him some blood pressure medication. He was doing fine all day until a certain time of day. He didn't feel well, and his head was hurting. So Anyway, we're just here watching TV. Hopefully, he gets to go home tonight. They did a CAT scan, and just want to get the results from the CAT scan. That's it. So, here's an update of after him being out the nursing home and hospital, and he's had dialysis yesterday. So, all right. His blood pressure was 228 over 100 when he came here, but at home it didn't read that. So I don't know. Machine must have broke or something. So. Hey, you guys, what's up? Look at my hair. This is ridiculous. I'm out here in the emergency room again. We were here last night at the hospital because his head was hurting like I recorded before, or I vlogged before. And now we're here again because his catheter port that's in his neck was hurting him. He was crying. So they did an ultrasound, some blood work, and we're just waiting for the results. Been here for a couple of hours so far. And I'm tired. Kids are tired. They're in the van in the front where my mother knocked out. Still got to get something to eat and go home. Hopefully be home by 3 or 3:30. I tell you, and they got school tomorrow, even though it's online school. Look at this. Look at this here. Child. Look at Clinton knocked out and sleep. They could have been doing this at home, but no, he chose to come here and sleep. At home, he's crying. I'll tell you. Hey, you guys. Good morning. So, this morning I just had to get up and do something that I do every Saturday. And I'm just finishing up, but I just want to give you an update on Clinton. I know I've been vlogging here and there since he's got out the hospital. People with strokes, they cry a lot, and I don't know if I said that before, but he really cries every day. And so, like, if he wants something to eat, he'll cry. It's been very hard. It's hard on the person caring for the person because, you become tired. So I want you to prepare yourself that if you have someone come home who has had a stroke in the past, that it's a lot of work, and we know it's not going to be easy. They didn't provide us with a nurse. They didn't think he needed a nurse, and they didn't think that he needed occupational therapy or physical therapy. But I do think he needs a little bit more physical and occupational therapy, and I signed him up for speech therapy. That's something he definitely needs. So it all depends on what type of stroke you had, or your right arm or your left, or you might not be able to walk at all. But fortunately, he can walk around, so we're thankful for that. This morning he got up and he walked around outside. He had a good time. He waved to somebody out there as he's going around practicing his exercise. So he does try to do his own physical therapy. But he's going to be doing speech therapy soon, just waiting for the prescription. But it's very tiring, exhausting. So, you have to try to find a way to take care of yourself. And I know I have to do that myself. So I just can't be telling people, take care of yourself, girl. Yeah. I have to really put time aside for me as a person, a human, so that I could be alive to take care of my family, my children, my husband, my parents, whenever they get older. They getting there, but when they get older. But other than that, I just want to update you with that. Jamari is upstairs on the Zoom right now. Jahai's upstairs. He's doing some reading I asked him to do. And my parents just took him to go get something from Chipotle. He can only eat a lot of vegetables, no carbs, unless it's a bean rice, which I did fine. And I'm going to go to Sam's Club today. I may vlog, but you know how I feel about vlogging on a Saturday, because I don't even like to be in the supermarkets on the weekend. It's so crowded. I'm spoiled. I'm used to being there during the weekdays while everybody's at work. So anyway, I'm going to go food shopping, and I want to make some bread for him and some different things, maybe like some desserts that he can have. And that way he doesn't feel like he's missing out. But he's on a plant-based diet right now, and it's no grains for him because they're trying to get his sugar under control. All right. We'll talk at you guys later. All right. Bye.